Do you think you could start a fire with a rock and a piece of steel? In today's video, I'm gonna show you how. All right, y'all, today I'm gonna show you how I start a fire with a flint and steel. A lot of people don't know it, but you can take a piece of flint and a piece of high carbon steel, and when you strike the two together, you're gonna shave off a tiny piece of steel because this rock is harder than the steel, and it'll make a spark. You can take that spark and ignite a highly combustible material such as char cloth or possibly a charred natural material. Some types of fungus that grows on trees, they can catch with that spark. But today I'm gonna be showing you how I do it using charred cloth. This is a piece of char cloth. I make it in a tin with a small hole in the lid. And essentially what you're doing is you're superheating 100% cotton material until it is essentially a paper thin piece of charcoal that has a lot of surface area to catch our sparks off of our flint and steel. Our tinder bundle today is the inner bark from a poplar tree that I've removed and shredded just by twisting it in between my hands like so. The longer you do this, the more surface area you're gonna create in this tinder bundle, but I think I've got it pretty good for this video today. I just took it for a few minutes and just kept working around like this, just shredding those fibers and creating more surface area. So when our char cloth turns into an ember, it'll catch up and we can start our fire. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take our piece of char cloth and we're gonna lay it on our piece of flint so that the edge of the char cloth is on the edge of the flint. Just like that. We're gonna take our striker in our other hand and we're gonna strike it until we throw a spark from the edge of this flint up onto our char cloth and catch an ember. As you can see, we've caught an ember in that char cloth, and it'll just continue to smolder unless we add some oxygen to it, and then it's going to take off, and we could place that into a tinder bundle and potentially start it on fire. I just wanted to show you that up close because things start to happen pretty quick once I place this into the tinder bundle. All right, so I've placed my char cloth on the edge of my flint. I grabbed a different striker out of my bag. I prefer this one. It's a little easier for me to use. I'm gonna attempt to throw a spark from the edge of this flint up onto this char cloth. Like so. Now I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna place it into my tinder bundle, create that ember. I'm slowly gonna start adding some air. Let that build up some heat. Move it over here where you guys see the fire here once we get it going. Get our kindling and place it over our tinder bundle here. Move our rest of our kindling, our bigger kindling, over it here. And there you have it. With just a piece of flint, piece of steel, and char cloth that we could recreate now that we have built a fire, you can survive anywhere. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit my subscribe button for more content like this, as well as hunting and fishing content.